All right. Well, let's jump into a couple news stories before our major topic today, which I want to get into, and that is the future of PlayStation in 2025. But like we like to do every single week, is keep you guys updated on what's happening with PlayStation this week. So we have consoles are here to stay, and PS5 is to be supported into the next generation, says PlayStation CEO. So damn it. I am not
Come on.
going to say this. No, it's brand new year, and why do I get stuck with the name? Hideki Nishino. Hideki Nishino.
Hideki Nishino.
I was close. Has
You were
confirmed
nearly there, yeah.
has confirmed that PS5 will continue to be supported into the next generation of consoles. And why wouldn't it be? It's believed to be that PS5 has a long lifespan ahead of it, and there is still a lot of innovation to come. This news will be reassuring to PS5 owners who may be concerned about the future of consoles. Because let's face it, with the talk of AI upscaling, AI generation, people may be scared that their base PS5 may be one of the quickest consoles to be out of the loop. And they're just saying, reassuring you guys that hey, games are gonna keep coming to here. We're gonna support this console like we have supported other consoles, PS2, PS3, long after 10 years games were coming out for them. So, what are your thoughts on this one? Consoles are here to stay, right?
I think this is the most obvious news article that's ever been written, but at the same time, there's a lot of commenters in the space. People like you and I, we just run our own fan cast, fan podcast sort of thing. And there's a lot of people who get a lot of traction doing this sort of thing that people take their word as gospel. And there are so many saying that, oh, this is going to be the last generation of consoles. Consoles are dying. Consoles are over, etc., etc. This will be a console killer. Consoles aren't going anywhere. And the biggest reason for that is consoles are the easiest way to access games in your living room. You can plug a PC in your living room by all means if you so fancy. But if you do that, you've got to deal with all of the PC boot up and startup. Even if you're running Steam Big Picture mode on it by default, it's not as easy as turning a Steam Deck on, as turning a PlayStation on, an Xbox on, or a Nintendo Switch 2 on. So consoles are going to stay because it is what the average casual gamer wants and needs to be able to play their games. It's what they want and need to be able to play their annual installments of things like FIFA, of Battlefront, of Call of Duty, of whatever else gets an annual release. That they need that console to be able to play. And any manufacturer who has skin in the game, who is seriously considering getting out of it, it feels to me like they're being a bit stupid because there is this market share. And if you do things better than the competition, there is no loyalty with consumers. They're not locked into these ecosystems. They will shift and move whenever a better offer comes up for them. So you, as a provider, as a console platform, need to offer them better than the others. PlayStation are seemingly understanding that. Hideki Nishino is definitely understanding that. He has had a great track record with hardware in this generation and the tail end of last generation within the Sony PlayStation umbrella. Look at the Portal. That was his absolute dream to bring to fruition, and he did it, and it sold like hotcakes, while people like you and I have thought, yeah, it looks great, but it's a bit of a pointless device until more recently with the cloud gaming update. So this is completely obvious to anybody who puts a teeny tiny bit of thought into the matter. It's great to see that PS5 will be supported through into the next generation because, well, we've got PS4 still being supported at this point in this generation, so it would make no sense to can off PlayStation 5 when it's still gathering steam, it's still selling better than their like premier competition and what have you. It just makes sense. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it may be obvious, but I definitely feel they need to reassure with all of this AI talk. You need to let people know that your base PS5 will continue on to the future. How long? I hope as long as, PS3 and PS4. Um, but we will see. We will see, and we'll let you know as everything develops here.